friends, and welcome to Collecting with Stan. And on today's episode, I am going to try and get some patina on one of these little fixed blade Damascus steel knives. And what I think I'm going to do is try to kill two birds with one stone. What I mean by that is over the weekend, my wife and I, we had some cantaloupe and some muskmelon, and it was really good. And as I was cutting them up and, gutting them, getting the seeds out of them and the pulp in the middle, I was like, hey, you know what? What if I save those seeds for my garden? I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Worst case scenario, there's some type of weird hybrid seed and they won't regrow. That's worst case. That's absolute worst case. Best case scenario, I get these seeds separated, let them dry out some. And I have good production this year. And now I have good seeds for another year. And hopefully on top of that, trying to get as much oil off this knife as I can so I can get the tieners going good on it. I think I actually might even spray a little bit of cleaner on it. Where's my cleaner? Nah, I don't know if brake parts cleaner might be too aggressive. I'll just put a little of the purple power on it, just straight on the blade. And, yeah, because I want that oil to be off there. I want to get some patina on this bad boy, and the best part about these are really inexpensive knives. If it ends up looking like crap and it doesn't work, hey, guess what? I won't do it on my other ones. But this is a knife I picked. You can see the pattern there. Just a little thing, kind of a pack of wood. Yeah, black pack of wood handle. But first, I'll start off with the cantaloupe seeds. And I'm going to try and show you this without dumping them in my computer. But there they are. That's a pulp. They've been out for a little bit because the way I understand it is you want them to dry out pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, get the knife in here, pull out a section. And then I got some paper towel down here that I'm going to, try and get them to go on. So I'm just going to slowly but surely be working on these and talking. Oh, man, I tell you, I watched Georgia Adventures Monday motivation talk this morning. Man, that was good. That's a good talk. He got a little bit emotional in it, but I'll tell you, if Georgia happens to watch this, don't ever apologize about getting emotional, brother. I know there's a time and date where, like my dad, my grandfather, real men don't cry. But the more that I go to counseling, the more that I learn. We all got to at times. I know it is embarrassing in front of others, but there's times where we got to get that pressure off us, and you're getting emotional about something, that's very good reason to get emotional about. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I took the long freaking route around, but hey, that's what I do sometimes. I take the long route to get the stuff. And I know I shouldn't, but I'm not that good. Man, this is actually going pretty good. I wonder if I should have let this dry out a little bit more. Maybe these seeds would come off a little easier. But you know what? This is a good project. Like I said in my notes here, I hopefully can kill two birds with one stone. I'm really hoping that these seeds will grow in my garden this year, and I'll have a nice patch of muskmelon, nice little patch of cantaloupe, and I will be a happy man because I love both those melons. It's kind of messy. Might not have been a good choice to do this while I'm on the computer because, yeah, got the little bits in there. But I got a towel right here to wipe my hands, and this needed to get done. They've been on the counter since Saturday. I'm going to say Saturday afternoon. I gutted them. And like I said, I've been trying to let them just kind of dry out a little bit. Whether or not that's the proper way, I just remember that's what I seen my dad doing when he'd try to save seeds for something, is he'd let them dry out a little bit for a day or two. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he let them dry out for like a week. As a kid, one of the biggest regrets I have, I don't know how many other people are in here, whether it'll be the same or not, whether it's something from their dad, an uncle, an aunt, a friend. when I was a kid, my dad was literally that guy, jack of all trades. And some people want to say master of none, but he is a master at a couple different things like clock and watch making and stuff. And he's just a great guy. He built the house that I grew up in. Always had a garden. He made gardening look so easy that when I got older and had my own place, I was like, well, I'm going to have a garden. This is easy. Yeah, I found out gardening's not that easy. Get another batch of seeds here to pluck off and get into the paper here to dry. Like I said, hopefully I can get some patina on this knife, on this Damascus. That would make me very happy because, I got quite a few Damascus blades, and I've been trying to, they're always like, well, make sure you oil them. I guess even once you patina, you want some oil on them because that makes sense. But, I don't want them to rust. And the best way to do that from everything I've read is just like with regular carbon steel, get a patina on them because then the patina protects the blade, is my understanding, So, yeah, so there we go. Got some good amount of muskmelon seeds set. Oh, dang it. These things are slimy. They stick to you. Got a good amount of muskmelon seeds separated here. In fact, I got to do something. I got 2 paper towels that I brought out, and I folded them up. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't realize how many seeds I was going to get. So I think I just opened it up so that I did it before I end up where I can't. But yeah, it's working out pretty good. I guess I didn't really need to use a knife to do this, but it's working pretty good. Like I get a little bundle like that there, and I cut, a good chunk of it off with a knife, trying to get, a little bit of the food juice on them, I guess, the fruit juice. Yeah, fruit juice. I know what I'm trying to say. My brain doesn't always, but back to my dad and stuff. My dad always had a beautiful garden, made it look so easy. So, we finally get our own place and put my garden out, start working on it. And tomatoes did good. Peas usually do really good. Green beans, pumpkins and melons have always done good. I cannot grow corn here to save my ass. The more I looked into it, I think it's because it's a real piney area where I was and sandy, and corn takes a lot of my understanding nitrogen out of the ground, if I'm understanding it right. So I got to get we have a product up here. I don't know if it's a national product or if it's a Michigan thing. It's called Dairy Dew. It's basically, from dairy poop, manure that's been, what is the word I'm looking for? Composted to, get a, to where it doesn't stink and stuff because so many people don't like the smell. What I should do is I should go to some of the farms around here. I have a dump trailer and see if any of the farmers would let me get a, nice load of manure. Even if I had to pay them a few dollars, it's cheaper than the Dairy Dew. And I know it works because my dad used to that's all my dad ever used. But that was back in the day when my oldest brother had a farm, and stuff, which no longer does. Unfortunately, he passed. Just too much for his wife to handle, by herself as like all of us as she's aging, so you can't belittle somebody for that, the kids are all grown and gone. So, don't really have help to do it. I think she might have one cow. I don't know. I haven't been over there in a while. I should go over and see my sister-in-law, but she's busy. We're busy. You know how it goes. Unfortunately, there's just always something going on. Trying to pluck off some seeds here. I got a nice little piece of pulp here. Trying to get, oh man, that's nice. Look at that. I'm going to use that as a blade wiper down there. Really get some juices on her. But yeah, I just, he made it look so easy. So, I plant a garden. And my father-in-law too. They were both just green thumbs. He always had a garden, always made it look so easy to do. And, so I plant my garden. Holy crap. All I can say is the results were way less than impressive. Like I said, tomatoes did okay. Tomatoes did really good. Green beans did okay. Peas did okay. All the melons do good. Like the strawberry or not strawberries, yeah, like pumpkins, melons that I've planted and stuff. Those have always done good. But I thought, yeah, I'm gonna try and save some of my own seeds here because hey, if I can buy a store-bought melon and get a bunch of seeds out of it that will grow by drying them properly. And you do not dry these in like a dehumidifier. That dries them too fast. So that's one thing. Do not put them in a dehumidifier, or oh gosh, what are those called? You make your jerky in it. You make beef jerky in it and stuff. Yeah, dehumidifier, ain't it? I can't remember. But I have one of those. I make different things. Like a lot of times, if I find bananas really cheap because they're to the point where they got to be sold and they're not too mushy, because if they're too mushy, they just smush and you just make a big old freaking mess when you're trying to get them onto the tray. They're in the dehumidifier or gosh, why can I not think what it's called? I don't think it's a dehumidifier because that's for what you use in the house. It's I'm having a total brain fart here. Oh well, I'm sure there's a bunch of you out there right now going, Stan, it's this, you dummy. But I'll just keep on plucking seeds, trying to save what I can. Yeah, starting to get more election type calls, for different things. Tired of that. That's my cell phone. I went out here in a minute. The house phone will ring too. If it's that, then we got some bill collector. It's wild. I don't know if this happens to you all, but some bill collector's calling here for somebody that I don't even freaking know who the hell it is. And we've told them multiple times they don't live here. We can guarantee that person has not lived here at least in 21 years because that's how long we've been here, And they keep calling, insisting that person lives here because they either wrote their phone number down incorrectly when they did the application, or they intentionally did it incorrectly when they did their application, So that kind of, and the damn place won't listen. So I think they keep doing it because they'll call it the weirdest hours too. You're just trying, weekend, like Saturday morning, you're trying to sleep in a little bit, and all of a sudden the phone's ringing. So, you get out of bed to see who it is in case it is an emergency or something. And it's those idiots. Really ticks me off. I think I got to go and redo my do not call list too. But have you ever noticed when you do your do not call list, it says this does not apply to political phone calls and stuff? Isn't that convenient? The politicians that give us the do not call list. The reason why I say that is because that had to be put in there by Congress, and stuff. It won't stop political calls. So, they can still have their groups of, jackasses be able to call you. And, I'm not going to get on a big political rant, but I've said it before. I'm neither Democrat nor Republican. I lean more conservative, absolutely. But I'm also a person that believes in live and let live. If you do something and it F's you up, and it was not by anybody else's fault or by, it's something you decided to do on your own free will, then you live with the consequences. Don't ask everybody to, take care of you and kiss your hiney, Now, if you do something like service to the country, you get injured, that's different. That is, where you were out there defending this country, defending the freedoms that we have, But yeah, just getting there. This bowl's all getting really close, and I'm hopefully going to get some nice juice on this. Oops, dropped a couple seeds, because if this works, I want to keep all these seeds, because from one melon, you can get tons of seeds. Now, if I remember planting right for this type of stuff, you make a mound, and you put like 3 or 4 seeds in that mound, and then you thin it out, whichever. Yeah, here's the phone. This is probably that collection agent place calling for the person that doesn't live here. Pisses me off. It's like you would think they'd go, okay, hey, this guy's not lying, said the same thing. Well, it'd probably be my daughter, because my wife would more than likely call the house first, because she knows I haven't gone anywhere she can see our ring alarm and everything, and can, knows that I haven't jutted out of here for anything. So yeah, this is coming out pretty good. I think you guys are gonna be amazed at how many seeds come out of one muskmelon that, you should be big words are killing me again, that you should be able to potentially grow something from. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of hybrid seeds that it's bred into them that they will not grow again. And I prefer non-GMO seeds. GMO is genetically modified. If you didn't know that, I don't know if some of you might not know that a good amount of our produce is a genetically modified organism. Actually, it's kind of sad because those seeds are intentionally developed to where they will not grow again. They will not replicate. They will not, and in my opinion, it's for the manufacturers to sell more seeds. And I will be honest, they do grow better, faster, but and produce more of the fruit or vegetable. But you're giving away a lot. You're giving away your right to you being able to regrow your own seed from it, But, now, farming's not like it was years ago, where it was a bunch of small guys and stuff. Almost all farming now, if they're making any real money, is corporate farming or big farming. And nothing against that. We need farmers, but it's just sad how many little guys have got knocked out. Look at that. Got some juice on that knife. I'm going to let her sit with that on there. We'll see what the results are. I'm going to show you how many beautiful, beautiful seeds I got that potentially, I'm using big words again. I got to stop that. That will potentially give me some delicious fruit this summer. Some melons. Sean, how you doing, man? I just finished showing. I used my Damascus knife here to finish off the guts of a muskmelon to pull the seeds out for my garden and trying to get some patina on it. But from one muskmelon, look at all these seeds. I don't want to turn it too hard because I don't want it to dump. And this is a big serving platter. This is bigger than your normal plate. Look at all those beautiful seeds. Now I just got to let them air dry. And hopefully I'll be able to grow a muskmelon. I still got to do the cantaloupe, but I'm not going to stay on here too long. I just wanted to come on real fast and just kind of show you guys what I was up to and where my brain's going, whether it's right, wrong, in between, whatever. Yeah, Corral plate. Yep. Thanks, Sean. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I've already been blabbing for 18 minutes. Thank you, Sean, for stopping in. It is appreciated. Hey, if you guys aren't subscribed to Watch City Knives, get over there. Check him out. Nice guy. Trying to grow his channel, having some fun with it. Hey, that's what it's for. That's what we got to have fun, and we got to support each other's channels and try our best to be friendly in the community and stuff. I know every once in a while, I think at times we all get some stuff in our brain housing group, Yeah. Well, they're good dishes. Corral dishes are good. I mean, you got to almost intentionally try to break them. They'll withstand most drops. You know what I'm saying, Sean? That's why I like them. My wife's not so hot on them because they're just a simple pattern, But to me, it's like I'm that guy that's like simple. Some would say simple-minded. I'd have to agree. But it's like if it works, it works. Just go with it. Be happy, But we're probably going to get some other stuff too. Well, we do have other stuff. We have our nice services that we put out when family and friends are here. Oh, hell, Sean, get on there. He says, I'm not as handsome as you. If I was, I'd show my face. Sean, I'm not handsome at all, buddy. I just decided, let people see my face, but show your face, man, if you want. Or you know what? You've been doing great just doing, the hand modeling route, doing the knife reviews where you're showing your hand in the knives, but yeah, again, I'm just trying to get some patina on this blade. Doing the juices and stuff so I can carry it. I actually want to carry this as an everyday carry knife. I think it'd be just perfect little fixed blade. The patina works out good. I might put some jimping right there because that would feel good for actually, it bites in pretty good already. Maybe I don't have to do that. Well, hey, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for watching. If you're here during the live show, thank you, or watching on the rerun. It is appreciated. Yeah, we have some teacups for it too, Sean. Yeah, or actually some coffee mugs too. My wife got the whole thing. I think we got the whole set when we got married. You know, we've been married 25 years, you know, come January. So, yeah. Well, hey, thank you all so much for joining me. It is super duper appreciated. Live long. Oh, that hand doesn't do it as easily. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.